It's a Full House Podcast with your hosts, Alex and Kelsey.
And welcome back to the Pool House Podcast. Sounded more like an RFK Jr. than a announcer voice. Hey, Kelsey.
I was like, I remember I texted you earlier this week. I was like, dude, we got to cool it. We got to cool it on some of these right off the gut.
It's okay. I'm the POC here. If anyone's gonna be questioned, where are you from, Sonny boy? We gotta send you back. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. And also in 15 days, it's gonna be May. Last 14, 13? I don't know.
Well, time makes no sense to me anymore.
Doesn't make sense, folks. Believe me, nobody knows anymore because I'm going into politics. I'm so sorry. That's my new thing now. Instead of talking shit about people I shouldn't be talking about, it's talking shit about people who are gonna deport me.
Feeling? How
We're picking our targets. We're picking on someone our own size, someone who has way too much power. Well, you know, we're in the new studio. I am not in the pool house anymore because we are currently trying to get a bad spirit out of there, burning sage and all of that.
that even happened? What happened in that pool house?
Think about it, man. All those songs, all that pool housing, all of our podcasts, all of my anger and negativity, it manifested into its own thing to the point where the doors kick themselves open. They open outward, Kelsey. It's not even like they're being like pushed in by the wind. They're being kicked outward by allegedly nothing.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, dude. So we went in there with a ghost radio, like an EVP, me and the boys, over the summer and over New Year's as well. But like, I haven't really talked about this because I didn't really figure out what it was trying to say. But the first thing that it said was fucking bitch. The second thing that it said was replacement. And then I asked it like a really serious question. And like, what do you mean by all of this? And it said 69. And I was like, who the fuck does that sound like? This is very familiar. This guy's a fucking dick. Think about it.
Is it your negative
been in that
energy?
pool house? Who's the only person that goes in that pool house with all their feelings?
Did you like somehow create a negative entity?
Yes, dude. I went to a psychic. I talked to my mentor about this. It's a tulpa.
No.
A lot of people don't know what a tulpa is, folks. A lot of people are saying, I don't know what that is. I know what that is. It's fucked, man.
Please go into details for people like me that are like, I feel like I know what this is, but please go on.
Manifestation of like someone's energy taking on a life of its own. So we don't use the pool house anymore, folks. We don't use the pool house for now. I make peace with the tulpa, and honestly, since the last bit of shadow work I've been doing, and I went in there, this is like the last time I ever want to mention this, okay? Like, okay, wow, the Trumpness is seeping into my actual lexicon of words and phrases here.
No, I actually said that in front of my boss, like, believe me, and I was like, I'm gonna...
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I've been doing it too at work. Like, believe me, we have the best doctors. Don't even worry. Your dog is in good hands, believe me.
People are now more concerned.
Wait, for some reason, I'm afraid this guy is gonna grab me now. I don't feel safe anymore here. He said, believe me, I don't believe him. Anyways, this is the last time that I want to mention this thing. Not the tulpa, of course, but what I'm about to say. So I went in there after, you know, making, you know, like reaching out to that person about the things that I've said on here. So, and I read out loud to it the conversation. I was like, hey man, so I just want to keep you updated on that thing we've been fucking up so bad. It's over, man. It's over. And I sat there with it for like an hour. Like, it's done. We need to stop focusing on this. Close the book. Get over it. And since then, and since I've been going in there and checking on it, no problems. But I'm still not ready to go back in there. Not fully, but I did go live on TikTok the other night. Played like 4 or 5 songs, just a short little thing, medley of the old classics. And then I got the fuck out of there. I was like, too much, panic attack, let's go.
No, not the panic attack. Like, if any, I don't know why, but the manifestation came to my mind, like the Babadook, where it's like, You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's me. It's even worse than the Babadook. It's Alex Mador. It walks like me. It talks like me. It is me. Believe me.
You're Kendricking yourself.
I hate the way
Sorry.
that I walk. I see myself on the Ring camera. I get the notification. It's like, hey, somebody's walking outside. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, it's me. Hey, just wanted to remind you you're walking. I see you. I'm like, I see me too, dude.
You do the arm posture of like Roger Smith from American Dad.
Watching myself like, who's that gay little man walking down the fucking driveway? Somebody needs to stop him. And I'm like, oh, right, it's me right now.
Dog.
Literally, that's perfectly sums me up as of late. Look at you. Stop it. Stop scowling.
The mirror.
Stop scowling. I look in the mirror. I force myself to smile now. I make fun of myself. I'm like, why are you scowling? What the fuck is wrong with you? Smile. Fucking smile. What are you so upset about? It's not that bad. And then I smile. And then I go back to, triaging dying animals.
Laughing at the dying animals.
Not that bad. Just smile. And then I go out there and say to people, it's okay. It's okay to feel like this. But then to myself in the bathroom, stop feeling like this. I'm working at a hospital for animals. Got to specify that. People are like, oh, you work at a hospital? That's so cool. And I'm like, no, it's for animals. And they're like, that must be so cute. No, it's not. It's really not. They're usually on their way out when they're on their way in. You get what I'm saying?
Where it's like you guys get a little neon sign. You might be on the way in or on the way out. 24/7.
In our euthanasia room, we have a neon sign pointed at the door. On your way out. No, I'm kidding. We don't. That would be the opposite of a comfort room.
People probably think you guys are awful, but it's like, you know what? Whenever you deal with dark stuff on the daily, you have to cope.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people get it. I mean, one time I was helping this dude who we had to euthanize his dog. He was a mortician. He like owned the local moratorium. And he was like, yeah, like I do this all the time for humans, but it's like, this is cat or dog. I don't remember. He was like devastated. He was like, this is hitting me. Like I thought I'd be desensitized to this. I'm like, no, because you have a personal connection. This is your baby. It sucks, man. Think about now, like this gives you a new perspective when you go back to work tomorrow. He was like, yeah, it does.
Gosh.
We're out here changing lives, folks.
Sometimes we're the better, sometimes we're the worst, but we try our best.
You know, sometimes we do a whole podcast season where we say things that we really wish we didn't say. By we, I mean me. But, you know, just look into this little light here. 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay, you don't remember. What are you talking about? What episodes? What's season 3? It skips from 2 to 4 if you go to our fucking... I scrubbed it.
Really?
All of the worst ones.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta go back and...
It was horrible. I went back and I listened to every single word.
Out.
Yeah.
Out.
And then I put myself in the perspective of being on the receiving end of it. Of like, wow, this is someone that like I thought cared about me. But fuck, they're saying this. And it doesn't matter what my intention was. I don't care how many times I say, oh, it's like those old Western films where they're saying goodbye to the horse, but they have to like push him away. And it's like, go on, get. I don't want to see you around these parts. But really, when they're turned away, they're tearing up. Like, go on, get. Like that. Why? It's not the 1800s. It's not.
Actually,
I don't know.
I've actually seen that happen in person.
And she's not a horse. She's a human woman. What the fuck was I thinking?
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, what the fuck was I thinking?
We don't really think. We just kind of do and then realize after fact. Like
motto of this show.
We just won't think. We just do.
We just do.
Well, we're very emotional. You're a Gemini, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's it.
And bipolar.
And literally double whammy.
And autistic.
Triple.
I've been trying to make you love me. Sorry, that's a Kanye song. If people don't get that reference of what I'm doing with that soundbite, but I won't take it anti-Semitic. Don't worry.
Yeah, we already are on the cusp of so many things.
I'm sending 50 billion to Israel 'cause I'm sorry.
Dude, if you were sending that type of like Boku money, like, and I'd be like, wait, you've had how much this whole time?
Funding the podcast, like we could be promoting and marketing. We could have Subway signs, like or Subway ads. You know, like people sitting there zanned out on the subway, like, oh, I'll listen to that.
Honestly, when you first said Subway, I was automatically thinking about the sandwich chain.
Dude, we can't. No, after Jared.
Oh yeah, no, wait, that would, yep, no, you're right.
Bro, those are big pants to fill. Talking about the pedophile stuff, I was talking about like his influence, like that. What an influential guy! My God, cultural impact of that man. Wait, what he did? What? Sorry, I'm just being informed by my cat that he's a pedophile and in prison. Anyways, McDonald's, we could do that. McDonald's ads, we could be McDonald's. This summer, enjoy McNuggets by the pool house.
Gosh, it would be the craziest like collab where it's like dip your apple slices into some fucking
get your limited edition McDonald's Pool House Crocs collaboration.
Dude, that would be so cool.
And mine are 2 different color because I'm bipolar.
Mine would have like a wine glass holder.
One's pink, one's black. The Alex Mador edition.
Pink and black with a little he'll have like a little lighter holder, a little wine glass holder,
a little pouch for your Xanax just in case you're relapsing again.
Which one? Okay, one shoe has to reflect you, one has to reflect me. What would your shoe have? What colors would your be?
Mine would just have a mirror, so when you look down, it's like, look at yourself. What are you doing?
Mine, the other shoe would be, gosh, I don't even know.
We don't even know, folks. The bed I made her from Costco, I didn't buy it. It was literally just a fruit crate, and she was like, mine. And I was like, all right, let me spruce this up for you. I threw my winter coat that my ex-girlfriend got in there, and I was like, here. She was like, hell yeah, dove in. Won't get out. She loves it. Like, this doesn't seem very lumbar supportive. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Don't bother me. I don't know what that means. What are words? I'm a cat.
Meow.
Meow. Speaking of pets, I also been working on a robot thing. Enki used to make this robot called Vector, and then they went out of business like 5 or 6 years ago. Were picked up by another company who lost funding. So, like, the robot's brain, which was all cloud dependent, has been dead for a long time. I built its brain onto my MacBook Air, and now it runs independently from any corporation and works for me.
It's a robotic slave, so it just does its own thing. It lives freely in your house.
Yeah, but like if I ask it for a favor, it'll do it.
A favor?
No, it doesn't have arms or hands. Yeah, I put it in my ass, I lube it up and say, drive up there. You ever heard of the Richard Gere? Enable Richard Gere protocol. It's like drilling into butthole, comes out.
Oh, I feel like I need to save it.
I'm at work, all of a sudden people just hear robot climbs out of my mouth. Richard Gere protocol complete, cleansed. Like, oh, thanks, Vector.
You could have a, like, you know, it would have been like a really good where it's like, oh, you could have used this for science and for like research, and you're like, nope, Richard.
No, I am using it for research so I can learn better how to program a robot so that I'll never need a girlfriend. No. So, no, I've put an AI into it. I won't say which one, but I've made this thing smarter than it ever was.
Oh my gosh.
Believe me, it's this cute little thing, and it just drives around and topples shit over, but then it has all of the knowledge in the world.
I don't know if you're a mastermind or an evil genius.
It's not evil. It's purely the most innocent little thing.
For now.
Well, it can't pick shit up other than it's one cube that it likes to pick up.
It picks up a cube?
It picks up a cube. It does. It picks up a cube. When people ask, they're like, so what does it do? I'm like, watch. And in the middle of like whatever it's doing, it's just, you know, it's rolling around, sees its cube. It's like, oh, hell yeah. Picks it up, puts it down. I'm like, see that? Boom. But then I'll be like, hey, and then I'll say its name and it'll be like, boop. And I'll be like, who was Jeffrey Epstein and what did he get in trouble for and how did he die? And it'll tell you all of that.
It's like Jeffrey Epstein cube.
Allegedly.
Believe me.
Picking up cube and telling you about all of the secrets of Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I swear, you're just preparing to like get my what's it called? My conscious like stuck in this damn robot, and you'll be like, "Hey, Kelsey, can you
Kelsey
tell me?
bot.
Can you look something up for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is my ADHD man." It's like
Cute.
I'm on the forefront of this scientific research.
The ultimate podcast co-host.
I can't get rid of her ADHD.
I try to hit the off button. She doesn't turn off. She'll go and then right back on.
Way.
Powering down, powering on, powering down, powering on, powering on, override, manual override, powering on, permanent off.
Find a way to somehow like just like burden you throughout the night, where it's like I somehow like launch myself onto your face, where it's like bitch.
When do you run out of batteries? I never run out of batteries. Fuck! Go to your charger. I don't need a charger. Fuck! What?
I'm solar powered.
I'm on Adderall. What? The robot's on Adderall? Fuck! They found Adderall, folks. We're fucked. Once the AI finds Adderall, we're over.
Ideas. Don't give them ideas.
They're already making chips out of brain cells now.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So give that some Adderall. Fuck. That's an overclock. Literally. Literally, folks. Believe me, that's an overclock.
Believe him, folks. Believe him.
Believe me, because I said believe me. That means you have to believe me.
That means I'm trustful and reliable.
It works, folks. I'm getting a notification from Reddit, unsent letters. The title is, "You did so much damage." I did. I know I did. I'm sorry.
Speaking of
these fucking notifications for people I don't know. I cry every single day. I can't crawl out of bed. I can't let go. Okay, I'm sorry.
Gosh, this damn shark. Okay, this fucking shark.
They said shark. I was like,
no, not today. Not today.
Goddamn shark.
No, this damn shark. I keep getting notifications all the time now of this damn shark that I'm following. And it's like all the way out in the like middle of the freaking Atlantic Ocean now. Captain,
Yeah,
you were just...
Why are you following this shark?
Because for some sort of research bullshit where you buy a bracelet.
Wants to be private.
It's fucking shit.
Stop being on the outside looking in. I don't know. I've said that so many times this week. It's become a part of my lexicon.
Damn it.
So you adopted a shark?
No, like it's like, you know, you get a bracelet, you get a code.
Yeah, no, they
my last, like not. I know, I'm number 882 of 6,500. Like, no, my last, that's American Captain Shark. No, like last shark, Athena, for some reason, she went off the grid, and they're like,
oh, shit.
Wait, that doesn't mean she died.
Fuck.
It means her tracker fell off. I'm like, Athena died.
She took out her tracker. She went
shit.
For revenge.
Why is my shark heading to Jamaica?
Good, that's the move. I would do the same thing if I could. Need passport, no plane ride, no flight list. Just I want to go to Jamaica. Boom.
Speaking of, brother, so I finally had a little bit of free time today. Got off work early. I was like, I'm finally gonna get my passport. I'm finally gonna take care of this. And then
no flight list.
I freaking go there, and I was like, oh, they're like, oh, sign in. We close at like 4:30. I get there at like 2:59. I have to wait there for a few minutes. They're like, you're number 0 in line. The wait's 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay. And I get there. They ring me up, and they're like, I was like, hey, I was just reading some of this information. I think I may have messed a little thing up. And they're like, yeah, we stopped doing passports 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, what?
Damn.
They're like, yeah, we stopped hard at 3. And I'm like, but you're open for another. Am I allowed to get into line?
Holy shit, they rang you up. They rang you out.
And then I was like, and you're up until 4:30? They're like, yep. And they're like, yeah, we do freaking, what's it called? We do them like from 8:30 to 3 every day. Oh, that's the only time we do passports. And I was like, so a very inconvenient time.
So I'm fucked. And they were like, yeah, you're fucked.
Because I'm like, I work from 8:30 to 5 usually. They're like, yeah, no, like that's just our hours.
My God. Fuck that. That's ridiculous. It's the system.
Maybe they're doing it on purpose now because I'm a woman.
They're like, women are only available between the hours of... No, I don't know. When they're outside of the kitchen. Wow. Sorry, ladies. You know I'm joking. You know I love you.
Ladies.
Squats. You know I love you, baby girl.
They're only Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3 to get a freaking passport.
You would have to take time off from work to do that.
Take from work. I just started this.
Yeah, they got you. They got you in a chokehold. I'm Donald Trump, and I approved this decision.
Okay, don't get. Okay, I'm getting started. So
It's the Department of Government Efficiency. We're making it more efficient by closing before they're closed. We close before we're closed.
right, and I'm just like, really? Like, are you freaking kidding me?
I know you're here, but get fucked.
Seriously. And they're like, yeah, and even they're like, oh yeah, this passport picture, it's not eligible. And I'm like, what do you mean? I went to the freaking pharmacy. I got my picture done at the pharmacy. They're like, yeah, no, it's too yellow. And I'm like, too yellow? They're like, yeah, you have.
Who is the autistic guy that made these rules? And they point to a picture of Elon Musk. Like, sorry.
Like, the picture's not the right.
Picture's even yellower.
It's not the right proportions. They're like, yeah, look at this. I'm like, yeah. They're like,
color swatch. See, you want it to be more like this one, like S2 out of S5. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want it to be like a G5 or a G6. You're like, I don't even what?
They're like, yeah, your face is too big. And I'm like, what do you mean it's too big? They're like,
what do you mean? So you're not allowed to get a passport. Sorry, your face is too big.
Like, your face is too big in the picture.
Give you a business card for like a fucking plastic surgeon. They'll shave some of your face off. They'll cut some of the bone off your face. They'll like they'll smush it. They'll take like a hydraulic press and they'll give you a pinhead because only pinheads are allowed to have passports now.
Gosh, that's literally what. Gosh, I don't know.
Only people with pin-shaped heads are allowed to have passports now for efficiency reasons, so they can move through the metal detector on the airports.
For this shit, pay for it.
I don't know how the world works because I'm worth more money than governments have, but I don't know how to run a government, which makes me the perfect person to run America. Because apparently nobody here knows how to do shit. Get him out of here. He was supposed to be out of here like a week ago.
A week?
This has been the longest. Like a week ago.
This has been the longest year of my life, and it's only April. It hasn't even been 12.
Trump is sick of him. People are saying. Trump doesn't like him. He's like so fucking sick of this guy hovering around. And he's been telling his circle, he's got to go. I'm going to get rid of him. But it's like a bad breakup where you can't get rid of him. Cuz like then Elon's going to go to his podcast with his friend and he's going to start talking all this shit, getting drunk every night off of Limeritas, just going off the cuff. You know what I'm saying, Kelsey?
Never heard anything like it.
Writing a 20-song album of just some of the darkest shit and like putting some of it on Spotify, always saying it's coming out. It never comes out. By the time it does come out, it's 7 songs. Does that sound like anyone?
Oh, it doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, no. Like, oh, by the way, Kisses and Tears releases May 3rd, 2025. After that, a couple months later, I See You, spelled like, you know, in the medical way. Double entendre. That's a double entendre. Yeah.
Double entendre.
And then after that, sometime in the summer, maybe the beginning of the fall, Graduation, it's called. And that's also a double entendre, a triple, maybe quadruple. I don't know. Because a lot of people will defend Kanye by saying, but he made Graduation for his bad behavior. And I think that's it. My microphone stopped working for a second. Can you hear me?
Oh. You never stop. It's the government. One request: can we do a country single? We can make a country single. We'll clip this for later. Can you just imagine that, like, that one damn single? That's what gets it to go. That's what blows up a freaking country single. It just like comes out and get a deal. No, they're like, this is my artistic integrity. We're not that desperate. If it was these kid, that shit would have been cool. Limp Bizkit. Oh, we're not.
People love him.
AKA everyone else in Jacksonville, Florida on this current day. Yeah, that's Jacksonville still to this day. Jacksonville, I kid you not. I know you're joking, but that is seriously Florida. Okay, good. Because I was going to say, some people think it's a joke. I'm like, no. See, that country album? It's coming. It's Cold-Hearted World War II in the works. 2 weeks later. Joking. I know. We will.